Can a house with a tree in it really sell? Hi, it's Maria Quattrone, and that is the question for the evening. Can a house with a tree in it really sell? And not a tree in it, a tree growing in the house, coming from the basement through the first floor, through the second floor, through the roof. I kid you not. I actually sold a house with a big fat tree trunk, like yay big, inside the house in South Philly. I guess it was about 8 or 10 years ago. I remember going to this house and I opened the door and I said, "Oh my God. Oh my God. There's a tree in the house." I said to the seller, "Do you know that there's a tree in your house?" They're like, "No." I'm like, "No, there's a damn tree in the middle of your house, out the roof." Ay, 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 ay. Wow, everything is figure outable. So, indeed, we sold the house. We sold it to one of our other clients, and I don't know how they got the tree out. I didn't really ask about that, but they did get the tree out. And they renovated the house and resold it, and bingo, they made a profit on that flip. Everything is sellable and everything is figure outable. I got some really good stories. The tree in the house coming out the roof is one of the better ones. I had another property who client bought it. They renovated it. It was very nicely done in the art museum area. 3 beds, 2 bath at the time, somewhere around the range of like 450,000. And we were getting showings. And about a week into it or so, we get an offer. Then I get a call a day or so later. Well, we're negotiating it back and forth. I get a call from the buyer's agent. I'm the listing broker. And they said, "Do you know that there was a murder in the house?" I'm like, "Murder in the house?" I had no idea. So what happened was 2 tenants living in a house. This is a true story. You can Google it and look it up. 2 tenants living in the house refused to pay the rent. The landlord had it up to here with these people. He went in and he killed them. And he left them in the basement in like a makeshift coffin. Can't make this shit up. So, did I have to disclose that information to the new buyers? Did I have to disclose that information? And because my seller bought it from whoever, not us, they renovated it, never told us about this till I brought it up later. And then we put it on the market. Now, I want to explain something about this house. He gutted this house all the way down to the studs. In fact, he dug the basement out. Is it the same house? I think not. I think not. And if you think about it, how many people have died in houses in Philadelphia? I'm going to say a lot, because the inventory in Philadelphia, most of the houses are over 100 years old, some over 200 years old. Where did people die back in the day? They weren't dying in a hospital. They died in their house. And then they had the services in the house. People used to come in, The body would be laid out. A lot of people died in houses. In this case, it was murder. We, as a listing broker, the second time this house was sold, we do not have to disclose it, nor does the seller. Only the first time. Long and short of the story is we sold the house very, very close to asking price. I believe it's about $5,000 off asking price. And seller did well with that. And I'm assuming the people are still there. Not really sure. But my point is everything is figure outable. Everything is sellable. Everything in real estate. It's just a matter of handling the situation and being able to walk through it. With the tree, you can't walk through it. But anyway, I thought I would share that story. I hope that you like the tree story. I don't know what got into my mind today that I remembered about the tree story, but I have so many stories. And I am so happy that I'm doing these videos because I'm actually now able to, remember the news stories. Because there's a lot over 20 years I probably forgot them. And email back. Wasn't as big as it is today when everybody uses email. Anyway, nonetheless, everything's figure outable and everything is sellable. Even a house where people were murdered in, and a tree right in the middle of the darn house.